Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the dart. Now, I've been asked on Discord and a few other things for updates on this bus. So I thought they'd take this opportunity to actually give you one. As with constraints and everything and how the channel is at the moment, funds are a bit tight, understandably. And it's the end of year, business year, so we want to make it look a little bit better than it is. So, the dart. As far as the paint job goes, the paint job is pretty much and complete. There's still a few bits that we'd like to redo and revisit, but other than that, it's all good. Need one new tyre at least. This tyre is getting a little bit on the low side. Still good, but over the main of the tyre, it is a little bit on the low side. Obviously the back, as we've previously discussed, it's concerning the fact that there is no oil on the floor, to the fact that I know we've got an oil leak, and if there's no oil on the floor, is there any oil in the engine? That is the question. It has been sat for a while. So as far as now in here, I'll assess the oil leak in a minute. In here we still need to do a new electrical box in here, and sort of a few bits out there. Need new mounts down in there for the exhaust, because the exhaust is still moves about quite freely. Some of the wiring in here needs redoing. Engine wise though, we think we've cracked it. It does seem to run okay now. Obviously this down here, I need tidying up, because this is the fuel solenoid wiring which has been sort of budged in to make it work. The boot sense, need to find the temperature sensor and put a new one in. Obviously we've had a new fan drive hose in. The oil leak is down there. You won't be able to see much because it comes from the crankcase itself and then seeps down onto the floor. But I know it's been warm, but I'd expect to still see some oil at the back of the bus. So I wonder where it's all gone. Let's have a look. Is there still oil on the dipstick? That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Yeah, there's still oil in it. So it might have maybe been a little bit overfilled, who knows. Oh, oily hands now. Obviously the fuel pump wiring is still up in the arms, that's why it's still like it is. We still don't have fuel pump power from where it's supposed to come from. New hydraulic struts are needed for this as well. That light up there still needs something doing with it, it's broken. Obviously all this is all good. Emergency door's good, I've just tripped over a piece of wood. All this side is pretty much good, it's not too bad at all down here. Obviously there's a few bits of paintwork that needs going over and what have you. All this has been obviously sorted out, so just a case of working out a few things here. This used to be our old starts wire, needs ripping out. The airline needs actually tucking up and putting up out the way, but for now it'll be fine. I will put it on before we go and take it out on the road anywhere anyway. That pool of liquid underneath there is quite concerning though, considering it should be dry under here. So I wonder if our steering box is leaking a bit. I'll investigate that in a minute. In here we still need to get a new boost pump and wire the boost pump in, because at the moment this comes there from the actual bus from the back, and then they should go into the boost pump and then round, but at the moment they just loop straight in. John got us the wash bottle with the appropriate washes on it. Inside we don't really have that much to do. I mean, we've got a lot of pole painting to do, bells to be replaced and made a bit more secure. A few power packs to replace, that one's obviously not there. And that's about it really for the inside, other than, you know, the odd cab controls that don't work, the odd bits of electrics. So yeah, so we're not looking too bad at the moment, and we hope to be able to have it all done soonish and then just be able to use it. So Mommy, please don't forget Patreon. View the channel deletion, that is absolutely amazing, and it's kept us going and kept us energised to be able to sort it out. Yes, there's been disruption, but it's been one of them. But for now, thank you. Don't forget to check out Patreon and think about becoming a member. If not, just throw us a bit of money just for a little bit of a donation. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.